If you thought the legal battle over abortion rights was only a story in 2022, well, you're wrong. All eyes are on the state of Texas, where a federal district judge's opinion is expected soon in a case that could impact reproductive rights again. The case is known as Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine versus the FDA. A ruling could come as early as February 24th. The case centers around the drug Mifepristone, which was approved by the FDA in 2000. Mifepristone and the drug misoprostol are often used by physicians in the U.S. to terminate pregnancies before 10 weeks. The lawsuit is alleging Mifepristone, which often goes by the name Mifeprex, is unsafe and that the FDA didn't properly study the pill before approving it. Judge Matthew Kaczmarek is presiding over the case. He was nominated by former President Donald Trump. Even though this case is technically taking place in a district court in Amarillo, Texas, a ruling could ban the drug everywhere since the judge has that authority if he believes the pill is unsafe.
Right now, the question is, how will Washington respond to this ruling? Specifically, how will President Biden?
One thing is clear, pressure will be on the White House to act, even though publicly officials believe the FDA will win the case. According to the Guttmacher Institute, which advocates for abortion rights, in 2017, 39% of all abortions were performed using pills. In 2020, more than 50% are believed to have been conducted that way. 98% of medication abortions in the U.S. back in 2020 used a regimen that included Mifepristone. The Guttmacher Institute points out, though, that other drugs do exist that can end a pregnancy. Unlike the abortion ruling by the Supreme Court last year, which impacted conservative states and liberal-leaning states differently, this pending court ruling has the potential to impact every state the same. For instance, following the Dobbs decision at the Supreme Court, some conservative states moved swiftly to pass new restrictions, while many liberal-leaning states kept the status quo. This Texas case could block the drug everywhere. As for what happens after the ruling, the White House is expected to appeal to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and eventually to the Supreme Court, a process that will take time. If you're wondering if this drug is safe, which is the heart of this case, a Scripps News investigation last year found that for every 1 million patients who used the drug, 6.5 patients died. The investigation pointed out, though, that the number is actually lower than the death rate for penicillin, according to some studies. Joe St. George, Scripps News, Washington.